जय गुरु जी। नमस्ते गुरु जी। गुरु जी महाराज के चरणों में सादर प्रणाम। संगत जी, only by Guru Maharaj's immense grace and blessings, we have been reading his divine Granth, the Light of Divinity. And to continue our journey, today the satsang we will be reading is documented in the Granth under the title Mahapurush of our age. Even if she wrote lifelong with the wish fulfilling tree as her pen, and her ink made of Mount Sumer washed in the waters of the ocean, and the entire earth her paper, even then, O Shiva, Goddess Saraswati would not be able to write down the extent of your praises. Indeed, the Guru virtue cannot be expressed, and Guruji is Lord Shiva himself. Therefore, it is impossible to give an account of his virtues. Yet, whoever has had Guruji's darshan has, for whatever little time, seen the certain curtain behind which his easily pleased nature is hidden. I came to know of Guruji through my dear relative, Colonel retired Joshi, and earnestly desired to be blessed through his darshan. But as it happened, it was a time when I was quite comprehensively entangled in and among my family responsibilities. I was unable to visit Delhi. Somewhat disappointed, I wrote to Colonel Joshi to tell Guruji that इब्न आदम की कोई दुआ करे मेरे दर्द की कोई दवा करे. Hardly had my words reached Guruji that I had the fortunate enough to have his darshan and be graced. On my very first visit to him, with the presence of his lotus feet on my hands, it seemed to me then that Guruji was saying, Mam darshan fal param anupa, Jeev pavan nij sahaj sarupa. Supremely unique is the fruit of my darshan, being glimpse of the simple, unchanging form of their self. This is the touchstone of Mahapurushes. In their presence, even common folks can immerse themselves in the reign of bliss that practitioners of severe austerities are denied after lifetimes of penance. Guruji can see into our hearts, and it is my belief he gives us what we ask for without our telling him. There is a caveat: our wishes are granted only if they are beneficial to us. The saints have proclaimed that God's name is like the wish fulfilling tree, but there is a distinction between Guruji and the wish fulfilling tree, Kalpavriksha. The Kalpavriksha gives the pleader whatever one wants. Guruji gives what is beneficial. That Guruji took birth in Punjab is also significant. In ancient time, Punjab was known as the Saraswat Pradesh. Maharishi Vyas, who elaborated the Vedas, condensed the 18 Puranas, considered to be mythological tales, wrote the Mahabharata and the Brahma Sutras, and the saints of great stature have blessed the soil of the region and their holy presence. This great and ancient tradition of the knowledge of the Absolute was in this Kali Yuga given a renaissance like push by Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji and Sri Chand Ji, who both took birth in Punjab and lifted the great mass of oppressed humanity. Guruji is doing the same now. That is my belief. There are many revered preachers in the world, but just knowledge, and that too delivered through impressive words, does not help humanity. One cannot banish darkness through mere mention of light, and it is irrelevant whether the worlds glorify the sun or the humble lamp. What is required is one inside whom light burns and who can, through the feat of sympathetic spiritual combustion, kindle our inner lamp. Guruji is such a one. Though the light of his being, he is not only conscious his devotees of the pitfalls on the way, he makes the journey obstacle free. Mahatma Tulsidas says Mahapurush like Guruji are even higher than God. He writes, राम सिंधु धन सजन धीरा चंदन तरु हरिसंत समीरा. God is the ocean, Mahapurushas are like the clouds. God is the sandal tree, Mahapurushas are like the breeze. Just as clouds give rain to quench our thirst and breeze carries the coolness of the sandalwood tree, so too only through Mahapurushas can we connect with God. Even Lord Rama tells Saint Narada that Shrutis, the revealed scriptures, are unable to recount the virtues of Mahapurush. Most respected Guruji's native home is in the Sachkhand. What is Sachkhand and where is it? Only he comes to know who is touched by Guruji's grace. अतिशय कृपा जही पर होई पाँव दे अहि मान सोई संत विशुद्ध मिले प्रभुताहि चरित्र राम कृपा कर जोय. And it has been said that the God resides in the Sachkhand. The compassionate Lord sends his Mahapurush on a mission of mercy. The Mahapurushs come among us and take a person on a 5-stage journey through Dharmkhand, Gyankhand, Saramkhand, and Karamkhand to God's own mansion in the Sachkhand. Finally, here his journey's end. Man is liberated of suffering and becomes a part of God's empire of bliss. Most respected Guruji first removes the problems in his devotees' lives and takes them on the path of Karma Yoga. This is the first stage of the journey, the Dharma Khand. The devotees made physically and mentally healthy is able to contemplate normal and supernormal subjects. He begins to realize the truth about the world and the transitionaries of his own life. At this stage, he has reached the Gyan Khand. Ceaseless Sangaji. Ceaseless contemplation leads to the realization of God's greatness and his own state. He is filled with shame as he sees his ego. He thinks he is wasting the human life that God has bestowed on him so that he could attain him. When his urge to unite with God becomes intense, man reaches the Sarnam Khand. The high point of this journey occurs when he feels God's grace, which erases all his doubts and he enjoys bliss. This is Karam Khand. Man is sponged into bliss through Guru's grace, and the doors of such Khand open for him. No one can undertake this journey by himself. Even one who is equal to Shiv cannot cross the ocean of life. Even one who is the Sangaji, even one who is the repository of wisdom like Brahma for God, self-realization, he has to go to a Guru or a Mahapurush. And the Guru's glance of grace instantaneously leads him to his cherished goal. Guruji is the Mahapurush of this age, and I pray obeisance to the lotus feet of Guruji. To thy lotus feet, O Lord, O Shiva, I sing the glory of the lotus feet. Thou art our refuge. The lotus feet bind our minds to thy. They cut through the worldly snare of Maya and give to your devotees their cherished goals, like the wish fulfilling tree. O Lord, O Shiva, I sing the glory of thy lotus feet. Shiva, Brahma, all the gods of heaven bow to thy lotus feet. O most beloved Guru, whoever seeks their protection finds refuge. Thy lotus feet, most adorned Lord, crush all obstacles and ship us through the ocean of life. O Lord, O Shiva, I sing the glory of thy lotus feet. Shukrana Guruji, Sangaji. This is satsang of Jagdish C. Pande uncle. While reading the satsang, I must have made a lot of mistakes. So from Guruji and all of you, with folded hands, I seek forgiveness. Thank you, Guruji. Shukrana Guruji.